Hundreds of jobs are leaving Prince George's County. Good evening. This is CTV News. I'm Gina Barty.
And I'm Patricia Balam. Thank you for joining us tonight. Well, more than 500 employees at the Safeway Distribution Center in Upper Marlboro received pink slips. Safeway's parent company, Albertsons, says the warehouse operations are moving to Pennsylvania later this year. It also says about 300 new jobs will be added to that facility. Union representatives and employees say they were blindsided by the announcement made this week. The county's economic development chief, David Iannucci, says he wants Safeway to reverse its decision.
We're very, very unhappy about it. And the men and women who've really devoted their working career to that facility, they work hard every day, and it's heartbreaking for them, and the county is very, very distressed about this announcement.
The distribution center will be fully closed in August. Well, as the investigation into the police-involved shooting death of William Green continues, for one Forestville mother, it brings back memories of the night that her son was handcuffed and fatally shot by police. Dorothy Elliott continues to advocate on behalf of her son. It was June 18, 1993, when District Heights police pulled over 24-year-old Archie Elliott III because he was driving erratically and under the influence of alcohol. It was while he was cuffed and secured by a seatbelt that two officers shot at him 22 times. He was hit by 14 bullets. No one was ever arrested in his case, but Elliott says that she is happy police reacted swiftly in the William Green case.
I'm elated, as well as other citizens that I've spoken to, that they really did a great job in bringing charges against the officer, because the facts were indisputable. There's no denying what happened. And I believe that Mr. Green should not have lost his life being fired at 7 times while handcuffed, not posing a threat whatsoever to that police officer. And I think what he did was a criminal act. And I believe that if police officers are so afraid of people, of policing the way they should police, then they shouldn't be on this force. And
Elliott started a college scholarship fund in memory of her son.
A Capitol Heights man will spend the next 30 years in jail for trying to kill his girlfriend. 41-year-old Corey Balam was sentenced today for the October 2018 shooting incident. Authorities say Balam, who was married, shot his girlfriend, drove her to a hospital, pushed her out, and then fled the scene. He was convicted of second-degree attempted murder and second-degree assault.
He was sentenced to 60 years, suspending all but 30 of those years for the second-degree attempted murder of his girlfriend. And we're not only grateful that she survived, but we're grateful that she came forward to get justice. If you are a victim of domestic violence, we want you to come forward. We want to seek justice for you. We have a phenomenal team of attorneys here and victim witness advocates who can walk our victims through the entire process.
Authorities say while Balam was married, he lived with the victim. Meantime, Republicans could have the votes to block witnesses and move to a swift acquittal as early as tonight in President Trump's impeachment trial. Democrats have been trying to call former National Security Advisor John Bolton and other officials who declined to participate in the House proceedings. Senators Lamar Alexander and Lisa Murkowski, who are pivotal swing votes, just announced that they would not vote to subpoena more witnesses or documents. Lawmakers debated the issue for about 4 hours this afternoon.
The president is arguing that there is no direct evidence while blocking all of us from getting that direct evidence. It's a remarkable position that they have taken. Quite frankly, never, as a lawyer or a former judge, have I ever seen anything like this.
President Trump is accused of withholding military aid to pressure Ukraine to investigate Joe Biden and his son. He faces charges of abuse of power and obstruction of Congress.
A former Coast Guard lieutenant accused of stockpiling guns in his Langley Park home and creating a hit list of prominent Democrats and TV journalists is scheduled to be sentenced today. 50-year-old Christopher Hassan faces a maximum of 31 years in federal prison after pleading guilty to firearms and drug offenses. Prosecutors recommended a 25-year sentence, calling him a domestic terrorist and self-described white nationalist who was intent on carrying out mass killings.